Good evening, one and all. Welcome to Hospital Premier League Season 9. It's day 3 in the tournament and it's time for the 5th match between Striking Surgeons and Apollo Raptors. It's time for the toss. Alongside me are the two captains, Dr. Srinath from Striking Surgeons and Dr. Tejasvi from Apollo Raptors. Officials, Mr. Srinath will flip the coin. Tails is the call. Tails it is. Apollo Raptors have won the toss, and what you want to choose?
We like the bat first.
Any specific reason?
It's a new season, new tournament. Just want to look around. So we got so many new players, so we want to see how it goes on. So we just want to go with the bat first.
So, as you told that it's a new tournament. So, anything different you have planned for this tournament, or?
Nothing much. We want to have fun, enjoy the game. Let's have a good cricket.
All the best for the match. So, what would you have done on the toss?
It doesn't make much difference right now to bat or ball first. I'm happy bowling first.
So, as you told that it doesn't make a difference, it's because of your team composition or based on ground?
I don't expect much view right now because it's early in the evening and we have good bowling side, so we enjoy it.
Last question. So, new tournament, as you have spoken with that. So, how are you looking forward for this tournament?
Yeah, it's a new tournament. The team is also new, so it's important to gel first as players. So we came here to enjoy today's evening and
Hope you have a good game. And that's it from the center. Apollo Raptors have won the toss and they have elected to bat first. Good evening, one and all. We are into the fifth match of Hospital Premier League Season 9, and it's all action here. The second ball of the innings, batsman Kapil trying to play on the leg side, but the batsman beats it with his swing, and that's the first wicket down for the Apollo Raptors. They have won the toss and elected to bat first. Not an ideal start. Surely batsman Kapil will be disappointed with the dismissal. That was a great delivery to start with. The ball was shaping nicely. Batsman clearly missing it, and it's the loss of first wicket. New batsman Praneeth. Can they get the second one in the first over? That was a good ball. A slight fumble there, and a single. That's the first runs on the board for Apollo Raptors. Batsman Praneeth a bit hesitant and on his back foot. Going towards the square leg region just for a single. That's short of length. Clearly batsman Tejasvi wanted to clear it over the long, over the mid-on fielder. He wanted to clear, but couldn't make the contact right. It was a half tracker. Surely the bowler Kishore will be trying to put it in the good length region. Yes, it's a new ball, and that's another bouncer. String of two bouncers here. Surely the bowler Kishore is getting some movement there. The more he pitches up, the better is the chances for him to pick a wicket, and for the batsman to commit a mistake. There should be a slip, especially in the first over, and the shape he is getting. Oh, that's another good ball. And looks like that's the end of the first over. After one over, the Apollo Raptors are 1-1-1. That's driven. Slight misfield there. Will comfortably get a single there. New bowler Venkatesh into the attack. It's early time in this tournament. We are just into the fifth match. Lot of action coming up. Early in the tournament, all the teams will be looking for a great start to the tournament because it certainly sets the tone. And that's a good one. On the legs, batsman just plays in the square leg region. They are running hard for the double. A bit sloppiness there. It should have been avoided and could be just one run, but that's how it is. Sometimes it happens, as the ball travels at a much higher speed than what you assume it to travel. That's it. Straight back past the bowler. Very well fielded by the fielder at the mid-on, just for a single. Decent start so far. We are 9 balls into the tournament, into the match, but the batsmen are certainly taking their time. No boundary yet. That's a good one. He's gone. Caught in front. That's the second wicket down. Apollo Raptors lose the second one. What a ball by bowler Venkatesh. Batsman being hesitant in his footwork, and that's what helped him to commit a mistake and lose his wicket. That's the second one down for the Apollo Raptors. Another look at the dismissal. Oh, that has moved a bit, but batsman missing it completely. Striking surgeon striking early in the innings, getting 2 in 2 now. Surely Apollo Raptors in the need to build a partnership here. They can't afford to lose another. There's a slight change in the fielding. The mid-on fielder has been pushed back to the long on. That's bowled. That's very well bowled. Batsmen need to start opening up, because these bowlers, if you stay in the place where you are playing, they will make you commit a mistake. It's better if you show some footwork and try to break the rhythm of the bowler. That's how you can. Oh, that's the fielding change again. The long on fielder being pushed back, pushed into the circle as the mid-on. That's played on the back foot. That's good running, quick running, and they manage a single there. Just open the face of the bat, and with that, after 2 overs, the Raptors are 6 for 2. That's batsman being a pokey there early in the innings. Better you refrain from that, because surely there will be some moment. I am just a bit anxious why there isn't a slip fielder, because you only have the chances of taking an edge early in the innings. That was surely the seam presentation from the bowler Kishore is excellent. His looks like he's a kind of bowler who will bowl upright seam. Sometimes with these sort of bowlers, they tend to get the movement of the air because of the seam movement. Seems to be a field change. The fielder in the deep square leg being called into the circle. The man at backward point being sent outside the circle. That's left. Both the bowlers, Kishore and Venkatesh, have found the rhythm very quickly. Generally, you don't find the bowlers finding their rhythm and hitting the right length so early in the innings. And once they hit it, it's always beneficial for the team. That shot of length. Posed on the back foot and just pushed it for a single there in the cover point region. One thing that has been evident from the bowler Tejasvi is he certainly wants the batsmen to stay on their back foot and not to commit on their front foot, because it has been a conscious effort by him sending the batsman on the back foot every now and then. Even in the first over when he was getting some movement, he wasn't shying away from shooting those bouncers. That's very well bowled and very well played. Surely not the start the Apollo Raptors would have wanted. The skipper Tejasvi surely has some responsibility to sail them through over the power play without losing another wicket and making some use of this power play, because it's the best time you get your scoring rate done. That's a great ball. Was very close. And with that, after 3 overs, Polo Raptors are 7 for 2. New bowler into the attack. सज्जन, नए गेंदबाज सज्जन. करीबी मामला हो सकता था, लेकिन फील्डर वहां थ्रो करने से हिचकिचाते हुए. कप्तान जरूर चाहेंगे कि नए गेंदबाज बॉल को और ऊपर पिच करे, जिससे कोई चांस बने, क्योंकि शुरुआती दौर में बॉल का हरकत करना बहुत ही साधारण चीज़ है. फिर से अच्छी गेंद बल्लेबाज को चकमा देते हुए सीधे कीपर के दस्तानों में. बाउंड्री की दरकार. यहाँ एक बाउंड्री अपोलो रैप्टर्स के पारी को दूसरी दिशा में लेके जाने की सामर्थ्य रखती है. उठा और इस बार भी रूम मिल रहा था. बल्लेबाज कट करने की कोशिश असफल. अंग्रेजी में कहा जाता है ब्रेकिंग द शैकल्स. उसी की ज़रूरत है अपोलो रैप्टर्स को. 1-2 बाउंड्रियों से ज़रूर प्रेशर में ढकेला जा सकता है स्ट्राइकिंग सर्जन्स के ओर, क्योंकि 2 विकेट खो चुके हैं और पावर प्ले के चौथे ओवर में प्रेशर डालना बहुत ही आवश्यक। अच्छी गेंद, प्लेड ऑन दी अप, सीधा कवर फील्डर के हाथ में, शॉर्ट कवर कहा जा सकता है। और एक डॉट बॉल, अच्छी ओवर अभी तक। बल्लेबाज को स्कोरिंग अपॉर्चुनिटीज बांध के रखने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं सज्जन। यहाँ वो जानते हैं जितना बल्लेबाज को यहाँ बाउंड्री से तड़पाओगे, मिस्टेक या गलतियाँ कमिट करने की उतनी ही संभावना। गैप में, और ये मिसफील्ड, देखना होगा चौका जाएगी कि नहीं। आउटफील्ड थोड़ी सी स्लो, वो पार हो गई है, माफ़ कर दीजिए। बाउंड्री की रस्सी, और इसी के साथ पहला चौका अपोलो रैप्टर्स की पारी का। बहुत ही ज़रूरत थी, इसी की बात कर रहे थे हम। छोटी सी मिसफील्ड हुआ। चार ओवर की समाप्ति, अपोलो रैप्टर्स 12 पे 2। गेंदबाज वेंकटेश अपने दूसरे ओवर में 2 बॉल वो गेंद डाल चुके हैं। बल्लेबाज को हाथ खोलने का मौका मिल रहा है, लेकिन असफल प्रयास में। इस ओवर के बाद पावर प्ले की आखिरी ओवर, बल्लेबाज को बाउंड्रियों की दरकार, यहाँ से आगे बढ़ना होगा। खेल दिया है उसे, लेकिन वह फील्डर तैनात, बस एक ही रन से संतुष्ट। थोड़ी सी अनकन्वेंशनल फील्ड सेट, दोनों फील्डर ऑफ साइड पे। खेल दिया है उसे, गैप में गेंद, और चौका प्राप्त होते हुए यहां दूसरी चौका। पारी का दूसरा चौका लगाते हुए बल्लेबाज तेजस्वी कप्तान आने वाली 6-7 गेंदें ये पावर प्ले का मोमेंटम सेट कर देंगी। कैलकुलेटेड रिस्क लेने की ज़रूरत, क्योंकि 2 विकेट खो चुके हैं। अमूमन तौर पे जब आप पावर प्ले के पहले ही 1-2 ओवर में विकेट्स खोते, उतना आसान नहीं होता कमबैक करना, और बॉलिंग टीम हावी हो जाती है अमूमन तौर पे। और ये उठा के मारने की कोशिश, फिर से गैप में शानदार शॉट, बाउंसर डालने की कोशिश, बल्लेबाज ने उसे दिखा दिया है बाउंड्री के ओर। बहुत ही जल्द, मतलब बहुत ही कम टाइम में बल्लेबाज ने गेंद को पिक कर लिया था। अच्छा पोजीशन प्राप्त होते हुए, और इसी के साथ इस ओवर का दूसरा चौका। अपोलो रैप्टर्स ज़रूर खुश होगी इस एफर्ट के साथ, क्योंकि 2 गेंदों में 2 चौके
मनोबल बढ़ाते हुए बल्लेबाज तेजस्वी अपने टीम का। आने वाली गेंद इस ओवर की आखिरी गेंद। देखना होगा इसका जवाब कैसे देंगे गेंदबाज वेंकटेश। खेल दिया है सूझबूझ के साथ। भाई छोटी सी मिसफील्ड, देखना होगा क्या दूसरे रन के लिए जाएंगे। दौड़ते हुए, करीबी मामला नहीं होते हुए और आसानी से 2 रन मिलते हुए यहाँ। और 5 ओवर की समाप्ति 23-2। गेंदबाज सज्जन कुमार अपने दूसरे ओवर में और पावर प्ले का आखिरी ओवर, पारी का 6वां। अपोलो रैप्टर्स को जितना हो सके उतना अटैक करना होगा इस ओवर में, क्योंकि इसके बाद फील्ड खुल जाएगी। अभी बस 2 फील्डर 30 यार्ड सर्कल के बाहर। और ये फिर से एक अच्छा बाउंसर, तीखा बाउंसर। अच्छी गेंदबाजी, अच्छे गति से डालते हुए या गेंदबाज सज्जन। अच्छी गेंद, अच्छी गेंद। करीबी मामला हो सकता है डायरेक्ट थ्रो हो तो, लेकिन वहां मिस फील्ड और चौके की तरफ जाते हुए, लेकिन नहीं पहुंच पाते हुए। कुछ देर के लिए लग रहा था अच्छा मिशन करते हुए गेंदबाज सज्जन। यहाँ एक बाउंसर के बाद एक थोड़ी सी फुल डिलीवरी, बल्लेबाज को थोड़ा गेसिंग में रखते हुए या, और ज़रूरी भी है जिस तरीके से T20 फॉर्मेट आगे बढ़ रहा है, आप प्रिडिक्टेबल नहीं हो सकते। बल्लेबाज को स्लोअर गेंद और ये दिशाहीन गेंद, वाइड का इशारा, और इसी के साथ अतिरिक्त रन भी दौड़ दिया है बल्लेबाज ने। आखिरी 3 गेंदें पावर प्ले की। देखना होगा क्या बाउंड्री मिल पाएगी अपोलो रैप्टर्स को। और चारों खाने चित करते हुए वहां अपोलो रैप्टर्स अपना तीसरा विकेट खोते हुए, जिस 30 की बात कर रहे थे कि बल्लेबाज या जोखिम लेना चाहेंगे, क्योंकि ये पावर प्ले की आखिरी 3 गेंदें थी, लेकिन प्रयास में असफल और बल्लेबाज को जाना होगा। बल्लेबाज सुधाकर को जाना होगा। या अपने आर्क में थी गेंद, खेल देना चाहते थे उसे, लेकिन चकमा देते हुए और सज्जन को यह विकेट प्राप्त होता हुआ। पहला विकेट गेंदबाज सज्जन का। फिर से देखा जाए तो बल्लेबाज चूक चुके थे गेंद से। पावर प्ले में अपोलो रैप्टर्स ने 3 विकेट खो चुके हैं। आसान नहीं होगा यहाँ से एक सम्मानजनक लक्ष्य का बनाना। नए बल्लेबाज आदित्य। संभल के खेलना होगा। यहाँ से एक बड़ी साझेदारी की दरकार कप्तान और बल्लेबाज आदित्य से जरूर होगी अपोलो रैप्टर्स की टीम को। ओ पैरों पे गेंद। अच्छी रनिंग। थोड़ा मूवमेंट मिलते हुए या मूवमेंट प्राप्त हो रहा है गेंदबाज सज्जन को। बल्लेबाज गेंदबाज जब लय में होते हैं हर गेंद ऐसा लगता है कि यहाँ एक विकेट मिलने की संभावना होती है। उसी तरीके के गेंदबाज दिखाई दे रहे हैं सज्जन। जिस तरीके का मिशन वो कर रहे हैं, अच्छे बाउंसर्स, अच्छी गति, और जब भी फुल डाल रहे हैं इतना समय नहीं दे रहे बल्लेबाज को कि वो अडेप्ट हो सके। अच्छा मिशन कर रहे हैं। और इसी के साथ आने वाली गेंद पावर प्ले की आखिरी गेंद। इसके बाद फील्ड खुलने वाली है। अच्छी गेंद। और इसी के साथ 6 ओवर की समाप्ति पावर प्ले के बाद। आफ्टर 6 overs 29 for 3। That's 4 wickets down for Apollo Raptors and a great bit of fielding by the fielder Sumit. He was quick on to the ball and a direct throw there. New batsman Pratik. Striking surgeons all over Apollo Raptors here. They need to get going now. That should be close. What a ball. Bowler Yadukul. His high point of release, and once the ball is released, it just jabs up. After 7 overs, Raptors are 33 for 4. Bowler Sajjan, who has picked up a wicket in his last over, is brought back into the attack. New batsman Pratik facing him up. Another chance, but this time he got back into the crease in the meantime comfortably. Batsman Aditya. They need to keep on going from here, Polo Raptors, to post something that they can fight and defend for. One thing that was sure, that the captain Srinath was very confident on that bowling attack. Even during the moment of toss, he was very much confident of the bowling attack, and certainly the bowling team has lived up to the expectations of their captain and would surely want to finish it on a high, because till now clearly striking surgeons are dictating terms here. That's stopped by the field at the backward point region just for a single. Great over so far. Just one run coming off it. Odd boundary here and there surely would. That's a good bouncer and very well played over the top in the gap. That's the boundary I was talking about. Very well bowled bouncer by Sajjan, but Same could be said about the batsman. He was very quick on the back foot and played it very well. Just got the right elevation to get it past the fielder. And that's a much needed boundary. Much needed boundary for the Apollo Raptors. Coming up is the last ball of the over. Batsman Aditya should continue from here. That was in the slot. But that's a dot ball. And with that, after 8 overs, Apollo Raptors are 38 for 4. Up in the air for a few moments there. Bowler Yadukul continues. Very well fielded by the fielder at the long off. He had to cover a lot of ground and he had covered it comfortably. That was very well bowled. Bowler Yadukul surely has great amount of deception. And never easy to pick such bowlers. That is in the slot. He tries to sweep it. Very well fielded. It's the third time in this match the ball has gone into his hands, and every time he has been alert. That's played on the back foot in the gap. Just a single. That's in the slot, struck down the ground. That's very well stopped by the fielder at the long off. Got the connection right, but didn't get the elevation right. Fielder Nitin on the boundary. Last ball of the over. That's very well bowled. And with that, after 9 overs, the Raptors are 42 for 4. The man who got the run out is now having a ball in his hands. Change in the bowling. New bowler Sumit. Bowling his leg spin. Oh, that's a good one. That's very well mixed up. He just dragged it down. Look, there is a lot difference when a spinner bowls at a pace and when he tries to drag it down. Surely the amount of pace that the batsman gets for the stroke making is difficult. That's a loopy one. Should be close, but it isn't. Very well bowled. Surely all the bowlers from striking surgeons, one thing that has been good so far in this innings is that they are right on the money from the ball go. That's played on the back foot. Should be a boundary. Should be a boundary comfortably. Yes, it is. Much needed one. Played on the back foot. There was room on offer. Batsman went on to the back foot and just cutting it past the point fielder. That has turned a bit. Should be interesting. Can they manage a double there? That's very wise. Very wise. Good call by the batsman. They can't afford to lose a wicket here. Not at all based on this miscommunication. Very well called by the batsman. That is what is required. Both the batsmen, Aditya and Prateek. Aha! It hasn't bounced at all. And with that, after 10 overs, the Raptors are 48 for 4. और 10 ओवर की समाप्ति. We are halfway past the innings and the last 10 overs of the innings coming up. New bowler Sada into the attack. Looks like another leggy who is just flighting it up. Like the bowler Sumit who just bowled the last over. Surely it's never easy when such kind of bowlers who just flight it at an adequate amount and mix it up, it becomes difficult for the stroke making. You don't get the elevation right, you can't generate pace. That's in the air but will fall short and fall safe. That's a single to the field at the long off. Played on the back foot, another single. That's good running. Coming up are the last two balls. That's very well bowled. Not giving the batsman chance to free his arms. Not giving room at all. In this ball especially. He knew that the batsmen are being clever of just tucking it on the offside and stealing singles. That's very well bowled by bowler Sada. Batsman steps down the track. Should be a close one. But looks like he has made it. Good one by the bowler Sada. And that's the end of the over. After 11 overs, the Raptors are 51 for 4. Dr. Sumit continues. Another leggy. It's a luxury for a captain having two leggies in your attack. And it's a nightmare for the batting team. That was a good one. That was a great one, in fact. Especially the modern day game has completely moved towards the wrist spinners. The finger spinners are finding it a hard time, and the case also depends. And that's a loopy one again, beaten in the flight. As I was saying, the finger spinners, the right arm finger spinners are finding it difficult. At least the left arm angle gives the slow left arm orthodox bowlers a chance, but the right, another great ball. Clearly the batsman wants to get underneath it, but failing in the attempt. Something to talk about that might be about the approach, that might be about the technique. This is the most happening ball of this over. Oh, that's it. That's what I was meaning. It should be boundary after a long time. It's racing towards the fence, and it is. After a long period of time, they get much relieving boundary. As I was saying, that this is the happening ball of this over, because after 3 dot balls you knew that the batsman would be doing something to release the pressure back, and that was his way of doing it. It has taken the edge, nevertheless a boundary. And in the meantime, in the last over, the Raptors have crossed the 50 runs mark. Another good ball. Never easy, never easy. Ball grips a bit. The bowlers mix it up. Lot of character arcs when it is spinner bowls. Shot of length. Hit on the back foot to the field at the long on just for a single. And with that, after 12 overs, 56 for 4. Bowler Sada continues with his wrist spin. That was meant to be dispatched, and the batsman tried it but couldn't get underneath it. That's good running, good running. They steal a single there. There was not a single, but they have put the pressure on the fielder, and credit to the batsman, Aditya. He steps down but couldn't get it. Should be in the gap. No, it isn't. And they are trying to get a double there, but just settling with a single. That's up in the air. Cover that. That's very well caught under the lights. The captain Srinath just judged it well, and off safe hands. And Apollo Raptors are 5 down. Batsman Aditya has to depart. After 13 overs, the Raptors are 59 for 5. just a single. Play it on the back foot. And it's 60 runs for the Raptors. That was a low full toss there. Pushed it into the gap. Should be trying for a double, but not at this point, especially after losing 5 wickets. They need to be careful. Bowler Sumit has been excellent so far, tying the batsman with his accuracy. They get a single there. Just a single. Played on the back foot in the point region. Oh, they are running hard for the single. Batsman Shravan just pushing it in the cover region. And they were quick to get the single. Completely beaten the batsman. Introduced him into the drive and beating him up with the turn. What a ball was that? That certainly sums up the bowling performance of striking surgeons. Another great delivery. He is missing it on a continuous basis. Those stumps. And after 14 overs, the Raptors are 63 for 5. Bowler Sada continues. That was in the slot, very well swept. Should be stopped, and it is just a single there. Not getting right, but straight to the captain there, who is feeling at covers. इस ओवर के बाद बस 5 ओवर शेष. देखना होगा क्या 120. और ये बल्लेबाज गेंदबाज के हाथ से गेंद छिड़कते हुए वहाँ फिसल जाता है कभी कभार जब ग्राउंड में थोड़ी नमी हो. उसके कारण भी हो सकता है. और ये नो बॉल का इशारा और फ्री हिट. आने वाली गेंद देखना होगा. बल्लेबाज कितना फायदा उठा पाएंगे इस गेंद का. और ये डॉट बॉल. क्या 100 रन का आंकड़ा छू पाएंगे अपोलो रैप्टर्स? बस 5 ओवर बाकी इस इनिंग्स में. उठा के मारने की कोशिश. स्टंप आउट का अपील. और इसी के साथ और एक गेंद माफ कीजिए, और आने वाली गेंद के बाद 15 ओवर की समाप्ति हो जाएगी. बल्लेबाज कुछ नया करने की कोशिश कर रहे थे वह. उठा के मारने की कोशिश, लेकिन वहां लॉन्ग ऑन पे फील्डर तैनात. और इसी के साथ 6वां विकेट खोते हुए रैप्टर्स. फील्डर वेंकटेश बाउंड्री पे अच्छी कैच, और इसी के साथ 6वां विकेट खो दिया है रैप्टर्स ने. आफ्टर 15 ओवर्स द रैप्टर्स आर 67 फॉर 6. We are into the last 5 overs of the innings. Bowler Sumit continues into his last over. Tries to hit it. It has went into the hands of slip fielder. It certainly shows how much these bowlers are getting turned. It has been a difficult stay surely for the batsman. Another great ball. Pitching outside leg. Coming into the batsman at a length where you can just go onto the back foot. Excellent bowling. Great swing bowling, great spin bowling. Whenever you see it, it feels like it's a piece of art happening in front of you. That was in the slot, straight down the ground. That's the fielder Venkatesh. Just for a single. New batsman Alam would be facing his first ball. Defended the first ball. Tried to play it, tried to cut it, but mixing it up with his pace. Bowler Sumit. Coming up is the last ball of the over. And it will be the end of a great spell by the bowler Sumit. Oh, taking the inside edge, just a single there. And with that, After 16 overs, the Raptors are 69 for 6.
16 overs, 69 loss of 6 wickets. 16 overs, 69 loss of 6 wickets. చెప్పలే రావచ్చు మంచిగా ఉంటుంది స్పిన్నింగ్ బాగుంటుంది ట్రాక్ షూట్ రంగా ట్రాక్ very horrible product. I have even purchased from Flipkart. Don't buy it. But I know it's nice to track. It was a nice fabric quality. ఒకటి మంచిగా ఇచ్చారు అనుకో ఒకటి సంతానం అనిపిస్తుంది అదనమాట
Bowler Yadukul. He's into his third over. A unique kind of bowler. Low full toss. Just a single there. Oh, there's a misfield there. Extra run, 1 run for the Raptors there. Ball has taken the edge. Clearly the batsman was a bit clueless there about where the ball has gone, but just a single. I think from this point Raptors need to go after the bowling now. It is the only way they can post a total around 100 or 120. They just need to go behind now, because otherwise it won't be easy, and the stroke making has been difficult. One has to be quite aware about that. Credit to all the bowlers from the striking surgeons. They have made the stay on the pitch not very comfortable for the batsmen of Apollo Raptors. The previous delivery, what a ball it was. Oh, batsman Alam tries to sweep it. Oh no, beg my pardon, the batsman was not Mr. Alam, it was Mr. Shravan. Coming up is the last ball of the over. That's hit very well. And that's caught. That's the end of the innings for batsman Alam. Great catch there on the boundary. With that, after 17 overs,
అక్షర్
very well caught by the fielder. Akshar on the boundary. Just having a look at the wicket. Batsman trying to muscle it over the cover region. A comfortable catch. After 17 overs, 73 for 7. Straight it down the ground. Just for a single. New batsman, Dhruv, will be facing his first ball. That's first ball in the air. Captain get underneath it. That's a missed chance. They are fetching 2 runs there. आने वाली 16 गेंदें इस इनिंग्स की आखिरी 16 गेंदें होंगी. जितने रन्स हो सके उतने रन्स बनाने की कोशिश होगी रैप्टर्स के द्वारा. नए बल्लेबाज ध्रुव. सीधा कवर फील्डर के पास. बस एक ही रन. सात 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 का आंकड़ा. 15 गेंद. 100 रन का आंकड़ा जरूर होगा रैप्टर्स के जहन में. अच्छी गेंद. बस 14 गेंद और खेल दिया है बैकवर्ड पॉइंट के फील्डर के पास. और यहाँ बल्लेबाज ध्रुव फिसल गए थे. लगता है थोड़ा मुश्किल. और आने वाली गेंद, आखिरी गेंद इस ओवर की. बल्लेबाज हाई बैट लिफ्ट के साथ वहाँ उठा के मारने की कोशिश. स्टम्प्स को बहुत ही कम मार्जिन से मिस करते हुए. और इसी के साथ 18 ओवर की समाप्त. Coming up are the last 2 overs of the innings. The score stands at 78. Can they get 22 runs of these 2 overs? Down the leg, very well kept. Just a wide. Surely would have been a boundary. If not for the keeper, yes, there's a fielder there. Ah, that's very well bowled. Batsman trying to shuffle there. Batsman Shravan. That's hit straight to the fielder. The skipper there. There's a fumble. Just a single. They need boundaries badly. They need boundaries. At least 3-figure mark on the scoreboard will surely would be something for them to defend. They need boundaries here. Last 10 balls coming up. That shot of length. Clearly batsman wanting to hit it. Oh, that's given wide by the umpire. Wide plus the first bounce for the over. Ah, that's gone. Batsman Dhruv has to depart. Very well bowled by the bowler Sajjan. The bails just went for a walk. It was just like an explosion. Surely the bowler Sajjan, right from his first overs, he had a good amount of pace with him. Another good ball, another dot ball. Straight to the captain there. Just a single. He won't be very much unhappy with that. After 19 overs, they are 83 for 8. 83 for 8. The captain would be pretty pleasantly happy with the effort the bowlers have put in. Bowler Kishore to bowl the last over. He has been exceptional tonight. Just conceding 7 runs off 3 overs. Picking up a wicket. Can he finish it on a high? On the other side, the Apollo Raptors need some quick fire runs. At least 16 of those. That shot off length. Batsman trying to create some room and play it over the fielder. But unsuccessful in his attempt. And that's a dot. 5 balls coming up. Last 5 balls. Can Mr. Shravan get a biggie here? One biggie here. That's what we are talking about. Should be in the gap. And a much needed boundary for the Raptors. They needed this so badly. They have been waiting this for a long time. Great one. It was in the arc. Batsman just depositing it in the deep mid wicket region. A much needed boundary. Coming up are the last 4 balls. This one. Oh, there should be an overthrow there. They are running. That's one extra run there. Surely they wanted to put the pressure on the fielder and successful in their attempt. Coming up are the last 3 balls. 3 balls, 10 runs is what I believe psychologically they need to get that 100-run mark, at least as a total. That's a dot. Straight to the fielder, the long on, just a single. With that, they reach 90-run mark. Coming up will be the last ball of the innings. One biggie here. Can they finish it? Bowler Kishore, who has been excellent, just conceding 14 runs after bowling 3.5 overs. Even this over, barring that boundary, he has just conceded 3. He can't get elevation there, and with that they just have to settle with 1 run. They finish at a score of 91. The striking surgeons will be coming up with their chase of 92 runs. It's time for the second innings to begin. Chasing a total of, modest total of 92 in 20 overs. Facing the first ball will be the skipper Srinath, and accompanying him is batsman Harsha. There's a slip who is a bit wide, not the conventional first slip who you would see. You could call him a third or a fourth slip. First ball, bowler Sudhakar. First ball, inviting the batsman to drive it. A bit off shape, going outside. Dot ball to start with. That's it, but not getting the contact right. Felt like it didn't come off the middle of the bat. Just settling for a single there. Sometimes when you're chasing a total of a kind of these, you tend to get complacent. That is one thing striking surgeons should avoid. That's very well bowled. He has targeted the stumps. Batsman. It was on the legs. He just pushes it and takes a single. That shot of length should be over the fielder. He has misjudged it and should be the first one. Yes, it's the first one of the innings. The first boundary. Dr. Srinath riding on his luck now. That shot of length, and that's wide. That's lofted. It was a kind of variation, but will fall short of longer fielder. Just a single. That's in the hands, but that's a spill chance. That was a dropped opportunity after first over. They are 9 for none. Captain Tejas, he brings himself into the attack. Batsman Harsha facing him. Laid on the back foot. In the gap, it's racing towards the boundary. Should be a 4. Short off length. Batsman had the opportunity to go onto the back foot and just knocked it off. They are off to a good start. That is something that is sure here. That's hit firmly down the ground to the field at the long off. Fielder just slipped there, but successful in stopping the ball. It's captain to captain. Tejasvi to Dr. Srinath. Tried to play it on the offside, stopped by the point fielder. Oh, that's a easy chance. That was surely a dropped chance. In the first slip, batsman cutting it hard. They need to take all these opportunities to successfully defend this total. They can't afford to be a bit complacent here. This time, that's gone this time. You miss it once, you miss it twice, but this time Dr. Srinath has to depart. Tried to clear the fielder and get a boundary there, but he has to depart. It's the first one down. Trying to cut it. New batsman Nitin Reddy. That's a slower ball. He's trying to mix it up. You can say it's a good start even for Apollo Raptors. They have picked up the first wicket in the space of first 3 overs. If they pick another 1 or 2 in the power play, surely they are into this game. But they need to continuously take those chances, those half chances. You can't afford to lose those half chances. That's how you convert. A good attempt to a great attempt or a successful attempt. Bowling by bowler Sudhakar. On the legs, he just flicked it past the square leg fielder. Is racing towards the boundary, but the outfield is a bit slow there, and they fetch 2 runs. Coming up is the last ball of the over. Last ball, but it's signaled wide by the umpire. Oh, that's what. There was a mix-up there. Surely for a few moments, it looked like it would be a wicket. Bowler Tejaswi. He's a skipper. He knows that his team needs wickets, and he has brought on himself to do the task. That's down the leg and it's a wide. Played on the back foot. Just another dot. Bowler Tejasvi, he is bowling continuously strong lengths, not giving a batsman any chance to take him down. You could say this is a slow start because and even striking surgeons don't need to stress much upon the run rate. They can eventually chase it down even if they go at this rate, but considering the power play and the field restrictions, it's a normal start. With this is the end of the over. That's very well fielded by the fielder on the boundary on the cover region, showing some footwork there. Signaled wide by the umpire. It was down the leg. That's very well bowled. A bit hesitant. There's a mix-up. There's a chance of mix-up. They get a single there. Tight lengths. That is something that we are observing from the bowler Sudhakar and Tejasvi. They are not giving the batsman too many freebies, and that's how you should bowl when you have not much to defend. And they are right on money here. Credit to bowlers of both the teams. Even the bowlers from the striking surgeons were very much consistent with their line and lengths. Very well bowled. Oh, they are fetching a single there. Great presence of mind. They have just pushed it for a single. That's hit straight back past the bowler. Oh, that's a great attempt. Chance of a run out. Just a single there. Acrobatic effect by the fielder at the mid-on region. That is what I was talking about, converting the half chances. He certainly nearly got it. On the legs. Flicked it. Good running. They have converted 1 into 2. Coming up is the last ball of the over. Left alone by the batsman. And that's the end of the over. after 5 overs. The striking surgeons are 31 for 1. Struck down the ground, but there's a fielder there at mid-off. Just a single. We are into the last over of the power play. You need to go all guns blazing now. They haven't lost a wicket. Just these last 4 to 5 balls. That's good, tight length. Oh, there's a mix-up. Chance of a run out. There's a misfield and they are stealing a single there. That's a wide. That's a shot. He just picked it up. What a boundary. They needed this badly. And it's a great shot. He just picked it up early and just deposited in the deep square leg region. Was on his pads and was asking for a beating. Rare off the length ball by bowler Tejasvi. He has been very good with his line and length. That's another boundary. Should be one. This was a full toss. It was not a good ball. But these things happen because when you're bowling at a stretch, he's into his third over. These things tend to happen as a bowler. But he needs to find a comeback here. Yes, he has conceded 2, but a boundary at a wicket at this point would surely bring him back in this over. It's the end of the power play. A very good successful power play for striking surgeons. After 6 overs, they are 45 for 1. The field restrictions are up, and now you can have a maximum of 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Certainly a great start. That's down the leg, and also an extra run. These extras will be hurting them in the later stage. They need to pick wickets. That's the only way you are getting back into this game. Because as the overs progress, there is no getting back, because these singles and the odd boundaries will be there. That was very well fielded on the deep point region. Clear room on offer, and batsman gracefully accepts it. That's 50 up for the striking surgeons. Oh, that's very well bowled. Oh, they are running hard for the single. After that's the wicket. That's the wicket they wanted. Is the second one down for the striking surgeons. And the bowler, Aditya, is the one who gets that wicket. After 7 overs, 51 for loss of 2. 51 for loss of 2. Required run rate is just 3.15. 41 runs required in 78 balls. That's very well defended and very well bowled. The first ball by the bowler Pratik is straight into action from the first ball. Batsman Nitin Reddy has looked comfortable so far. He has been strong on his front foot and his footwork. And I think striking surgeons will surely be wanting him to stay till the end of the innings and take them home. A vital partnership. This can stretch between Dr. Vikas and Nitin Reddy. That's a appeal. That's a big appeal. Great start by the bowler Pratik. He seems to be having a super smooth action. Played on the back foot, another dot ball. That's 3 in 3 now. Great start. That's driven. With the deep point fielder, just should be a single. Good over so far. Here clearly striking surgeons don't need anything too fancy. They can just play those regular cricket. Straight. That's a dot. Very well bowled, far from the batsman. Ah, that's an appeal there. He's mixing it up clearly. Looked like there was not much pace in that ball. Ah, that has missed everything. Wickets, keeper. That was a great ball. Boladitya certainly creating some pressure there. Another dot. That's up in the air. That's very well tried. और ये पैरों पे गेंद और इसी के साथ विकेट की प्राप्ति. सॉफ्ट डिसमिसल. फील्डर आलम के हाथ में. अच्छी गेंदबाजी की थी प्रतीक ने पिछले ओवर में भी, बस एक ही रन दिया था और इस बार उसका फल मिलते हुए उन्हें पहले ही गेंद पे विकेट प्राप्ति थी. और इसी के साथ स्ट्राइकिंग सर्जन्स अपना 30वां विकेट खोते हुए. बल्लेबाज को जाना होगा. बल्लेबाज नितिन रेड्डी जिन्होंने 20 गेंदों में 20 रन बनाए और अच्छा दिख रहे थे. जितना उन्होंने खेला कॉन्फिडेंट दिख रहे थे. उन्हें जाना होगा. ये पैरों पे गेंद थी, उसे फ्लिक करना चाहते थे लेकिन शॉर्ट मिड विकेट के रीजन में फील्डर आलम ने पकड़ लिया. That's a great start for the over. Just missing it. Great attempt by the bowler, but felt like it had a contact. Down the leg. It's chasing towards the boundary, but the outfield being a bit slow. Signaled leg byes by the umpire. After 10 overs, the Surgeons are 63 for 3. Ah, that was close. While Aditya continues, he has already picked up a wicket. That's up in the air. Should be a boundary. And that's a 6. All the way. What a shot. It was not a very bad ball, but it was a very good shot. Just over the boundary line. Much needed one. They can accelerate and get this total as soon as possible. It will surely help them in the later stages when net run rate becomes an issue. These big victories often give you a great start in the tournament. They can certainly build on this. That was on the legs. It's racing towards a boundary. Comfortable double. That has missed the keeper. It should be a boundary. Yes, it is. There was an opportunity. Certainly, slowly, striking surgeons are nearing to the victory. They just need 17 runs more. Interesting field. Dr. Vikas. On the legs. Just knocked it off for a single. Oh, that's a misfield there. They are stealing another single. Just 15 runs away. Striking surgeons from winning this match. It has been a great bowling display, especially by striking surgeons. After 11 overs, 77 for 3. After 11 overs, they are 77 for 3. That's a good ball to start with from bowler Alam. Just 14 more for the striking surgeons to close this match. It's down the leg and it's a wide again. After the power play, the number of extras that have been conceded have increased a bit. Oh, that was a good ball. बस 13 रन की दरकार. बल्लेबाज विकास और अक्षर. देखना होगा कितना जल्दी. और फिर से उठा के मारने की कोशिश, लेकिन चकमा देते हुए गेंदबाज आलम. ये बड़ी जीत हो सकती है. मतलब जिस तरीके से देखा जाए तो बचे हुए गेंद और विकेट को मद्देनज़र रखते हुए अच्छी बड़ी जीत ला सकती है ये स्ट्राइकिंग सर्जन्स के लिए। अच्छी गेंदबाजी, उठा के मारने की कोशिश, लेकिन लॉन्ग ऑन के फील्डर से कुछ दूर, बस एक सिंगल प्राप्त होते हुए। बस और 12 रन। हल्के हाथों से खेलने की कोशिश, और यहां मिस फील्ड, आसानी से सिंगल मिलता हुआ। That was a great shot, coming down the track and targeting the bowler. Much needed boundary there. Dr. Vikas taking the charge, and they are not much far away. 7 runs required in 8 overs. It has missed the stumps as well as the keeper. Signal bites by the umpire, and that's a boundary. Just 3 more runs. That signal wide by the umpire. Just 2 more runs. Striking surgeons. What a comfortable victory this will be. They have just dominated with their bowling. The 3 spinners. 2 leggies. 1 oh, that's stepping down the track. It's racing towards the boundary. Just for a single. All the pacers, all the spinners who have bowled for striking surgeons were very much disciplined, and the result of that is 92. And that's a fumble there, and they get that much needed run. With that, striking surgeons won the match comfortably by 7 wickets. And that's it from the first match of HPL Season 9, Day 3.